What is up everyone, Koga here, and here I am to show you a couple of add-ons that are gonna help you to organize and clean your UI. So let's move on to the first add-on, Addon. Addon is a useful and helpful add-on because it helps you to not have four bags spread all around your UI, but to have just one big bag and have everything you need and you need to look for it in one bag, and you don't need to go crazy because of it. So let's move on to the next add-on, Bartender. Bartender is one of the main add-ons that are gonna help you to have a clean and great and organized interface. First of all, you see this right down here is of course Bartender. That's gonna help you to, for example, I organize mine to have my special main abilities in as big as I could, the ones I use the most, and to have the ones the CC and things like that on the side, and things I need on later. So that's one thing. Let me change this one right here, because I won't use that one. So I got that. You can make I made my main damage dealers the biggest, because and my main bar basically, because I want to know what I want to see my main damage and my main source of damage right on top of it. See it the most as much as I can. I know where everything is. I know where my bars are, and that's not gonna bother me. So I think it's pretty useful when you're already your keybinds and everything else. And you can also use it to hide things, like for example my micro bar. I have it hidden because I don't want to see it when I'm PvPing or when I'm doing nothing else. I only need to go over with mouse over when I need it. For example, I needed to log into to get into battlegrounds, like for example to check my guild status, etc. That's something I really like. So I think that's it for Bartender. Let's go to the next app. I have Align Updated, which is just this, which is gonna help you a lot to have your UI organized. This is basically how you can have your UI organized. You have, for example, you can put everything in the middle. These lines are in the middle of the screen. It's gonna help you a lot because, for example, I got this now, so this my health bars are now like one upper and one lower. So that's the reason why I like it, because I have my things straight, and I have, for example, my bars are not too much to the left, either too much to the right, and that's something I like. As you see, I have the red line right through the middle of the bar, which indicates that everything's in the middle. So that's it for Align. Let's go to the next add-on. Next add-on is My Scrolling Bottle Text, and that's gonna help you because, for example, when you take damage, let's do this.
I can't do that.
You see, when you take damage, that little appears right there. That's something you would like to have. Also appears the healing, it shows you notifications, etc. You see notifications like low health, which is gonna make you alert of what's happening around you. You're gonna get more, let's say more, you're gonna react to that. So that's it for this add-on. Let's go to the next add-on. Button. Well, you have hide chat button, which, as the name says, you hide the chat, and that's all it is for. And you have a cleaner UI, nothing bothers, nothing is in the middle. You don't need to see all this when you're PvP, unless you want to see what the group is saying, etc. If not, you just don't need it. I personally don't need it because I basically don't use it. So let's go. I think that's it for this add-on. Let's go to the next add-on. Quartz is just this, my main cast bars. This also my enemy's cast bars, and my focus cast bars. And I like that because I can have my focus cash bar as big as I can, so I can see what my focus is doing. If I'm in arenas, there is my healer, and like I need to know what they're doing. So that's something that helps out a lot. Now actually we'll put this back. So let's go to the next add-on. Map. Sexymap is a great add-on because it helps you to make your map smaller and more simple. For example, you see that the big map of the Lizard UI has a big ass map. This is really big right here. But now I have this, which is sexymap. I can make it bigger. I made it a square so I can fit everywhere. For example, I can fit right here. It doesn't go too far right there. You see? I like that, and I can move wherever I want. I don't have to have it up there if I want it. I can have it down here, but because I feel like it's less space, I put it up there. So it's the health bar on top of my enemies change differently, and you can have all types of plays as the ones you like. I'm gonna show you all 4 of them right now. You can have either neon, gray, which is the one that Vajira has. You can have graphite, which is really thin one. I personally don't like it because it's too thin in my opinion. Even though it could be really helpful because it doesn't take up much space in your screen. That's one. And one thing. You can also have quattro, however you pronounce that, which is one of my favorites actually. But I'm using more the neon one because I don't know, I prefer it right now. But this one is really good in case I wanna play or like see more what's your health bar, which is pretty helpful. So let's go to the next add-on. xpearl. xpearl is, of course, as you see, this used to be the old the main old. It's basically the new aspect of xpearl. Let me fix this, by the way. Nope, neon. So it's the main one. This is an upgrade of xpearl. This is xpearl, which is just the same thing than xpearl, but upgrade. Basically, it's for you, so you can have in Warlords of Draenor and future expansions. So that, and I have LBI in case I want to that I get nostalgic and I want to like go back to use LBI. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the add-ons that now I'm gonna show you the add-ons that I have not checked because and I'm gonna tell you reasons as well. I have battleground targets because unchecked because I don't really need it in battlegrounds. The only reason I need it for is in case that I have the enemy team that have to know how many healers they have and what class they are and how many damage, if they have a tank, etc. That's the only thing I really need it for. Next add-on is plate buff. Plate buff is the same thing that basically if you like the Blizzard normal plates, you can have them, but just doing the same thing that this one does, which is showing the buff or debuff on the enemy on top. Next one is recount. I had it on as you saw in my last videos, but I took it off because I felt like it took too much space. But still, I might use it sometimes. This and I have United Frames Approved that have been the frames that I've been using, and you pretty much know how the ones they are. Majira is using them now as well. And yeah, I hope. Well, that'll be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it really helped you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget. And see you guys in the next video.